Tell me why you hate Frozen 2.
Alright, boys and girls. This is synopsis review, overview. If you didn't watch this, stop now, dummy. Because we're about to spoil the whole movie.
Yep.
I mean, whatever. I'm kind of upset with this movie. I thought it'd be a little more. I don't know. I just thought the story would be a little better. I've already talked to like 2 other people about this, and they said it was actually like really good. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like trying to have the standards or live up, hoping this movie would live up to the standards of the original. But I feel like with any movie, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is because it'll never live up to it. There's only one good song, which, well, that's my opinion. There's only one good song, but there's probably a bunch of good songs. I mean, maybe I'll just listen to them more. Maybe I'll download the album or something on Apple Music. But there's one good song. Brandon Urie does a cool cover of it, so that's pretty dope.
But you have to compare this to the first one.
You do, unfortunately, because it's called Frozen 2, obviously.
And
but
it's such a. I mean, that's like a high bar to set to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like people love Frozen. Like it's not the best, but as far as songs go and musicals go, it's been one of
the strongest movie in the last decade.
Yeah, one of Disney's most successful. I mean, we all remember when Let It Go was 24/7 on the radio everywhere. You couldn't
avoid it.
Yeah, and now I felt like going into this movie, like the trailers weren't even as all over.
The trailers were so.
They were like few and far between, and you didn't really hear a lot about Frozen 2 was coming. You know what I mean?
And the trailers left you like in such a mystery.
Yeah, like they don't show anything.
They don't show anything. They leave you.
It's kind of the.
They show you enough, but they show you. They show you. Not enough though. Like you literally have no idea what the story's about.
Yeah, like not enough to get you involved, I guess, or interested. But like this is Frozen 2. There should have been. It should have been just like pushed down your throat, like Frozen 2, Frozen 2, Frozen 2, and I don't think that was the case at all.
Absolutely not.
Like some people didn't even know. I mean, some people might not know it's even coming out this week.
Anyone that lives under a rock and is not a Disney fan doesn't know it's coming out.
I mean, there's people that aren't Disney fans that are gonna go, or that they would like to go see it.
I guess so.
I mean,
but on the note of Frozen, I just saw Frozen the musical, so that was pretty dope too.
Was that better than Frozen 2?
Honestly, probably. Black Kristoff, let's just put it out there. Noah Rickett, he plays Kristoff in the Frozen musical. Pretty awesome.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So why? What's your problem with the movie? What didn't work for you? Because
I don't know. I don't think it didn't work for me. I just think
You just don't think it's as good as Frozen 1, and you just can't get that out of your head?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, you just have a feeling, like, towards a movie, and I feel like it's just, like, negative. Like, the story was good, I guess. The backstory saying, hey, our parents know secret. Our parents are secrets, technically.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the story. What are our parents' secrets? Why?
Yeah.
Why? What happened between this whole thing?
I was telling you, it's like a movie that's grown up from Frozen 1. Like I said, because the kids who saw Frozen 1 are a little more grown now. And it's more... I wouldn't even say more adult, but... like the whole thing about them being transformed in the forest is like transformation. It's like... you know, they're not supposed to be the same characters, and I don't know, it just felt more... not for adults, but... I don't know. They're going for a different tone. Maybe that's why it didn't work for you.
I guess so. Alright, let's do a quick...
recap.
Plot recap. Okay. So, flashback. They're little kids playing around in the room. If y'all ain't stupid and pay attention, y'all get to see some Easter eggs. Unlike my boy Steve over here, who saw the movie twice. He might saw the movie twice.
You might see an Easter egg, because you said you saw Baymax, and I didn't see Baymax.
Baymax is right there, like flashed out in the middle.
There's also Dum.
He was in the original. He was in the original Frozen 2. Dum Dum.
You look like a Baymax. So their mom is singing them a song, and she's
About
talking.
the river.
Yeah, the river. She's talking about some frozen.
What's it called?
Magic land.
Aldehyde.
Atta Holland.
Atta Holland.
Yeah.
Aldehyde.
And she's like, "That's magic." And then mom starts singing a mom song, and I don't know what I was going for there. Mom starts singing a mom song. She puts the kids to bed, and that song transitions into the modern, like present time. After a couple years after the events of Frozen 1, Elsa's the queen, Anna and the gang live in the castle, and they're just chilling. Everything is frozen too.
How is it even? Oh, she just sits there and keeps hearing voices, and she just ignores it.
She's hearing something in her head, but no one else can hear it. It's like it's not like a scream, but it's like a
song,
like a siren call or something. And then she has her little song. What's the song called?
Into the Unknown?
No, is that? No. We should know this. We literally just saw it.
Literally. Like less than 2 hours ago.
Hold up. I got it.
Does she sing a song? Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, she does sing a song, and she's going through the castle.
Oh,
the first song is Into the Unknown. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a prelude.
That's like the main. That's like the main song. Let's say.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
This movie's Let It Go. She's singing that, and she knows she's gonna have to follow the voice to figure out what's wrong. Let's backtrack a little bit. When the mom is doing her mom song, she tells her daughter about Elsa and Anna, her daughter. She tells him about the people up north. They're called the Northuldra. They're like in touch with magic and what the hell?
Nature.
No.
The elements.
No. What's their kingdom called?
They don't have a kingdom.
No, the Frozenites.
The Frozenites?
Yeah, the Elsa and Anna. What's their kingdom called? Arendelle. The Arendelle. I was like, what are you talking about?
No,
it slipped. She's explaining how her their grandparents, grandfather, the king of Arendelle, was making a treaty with the Northuldra, and they built them this big dam, and they
as a peace offering.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you just see the story of Anna and Elsa's father. Yeah, you just see him break out in the war. You see him like sneak into the woods, see some girl spinning in some wind.
Yeah, he's going after
AKA, it's some girl. AKA, it's her mother. Let's just be honest. We're just gonna tell you right now. It was a mom. War breaks out, and the elements don't like it. So then it puts the mist around the forest. Everyone's trapped inside. No one goes in. No one goes out.
Yeah.
And that's where the story begins. Elsa's like, oh, I hear voices. Let's go find that shit right now.
Yeah. There's a little.
Kristoff, Kaspar, Sven, I'm going in the woods.
No, there's before that. There's an Olaf song.
Is there?
Yeah, I think before Into the or after there's an Olaf song that Anna sings with Olaf, and then there's the touchy song. What's the song called?
Touch.
Where we're talking about like "Don't Let Go" or whatever it's called. And they're
yeah. Where everyone's like leaving,
They're setting up for like Thanksgiving or something, and it's just like a montage of Arendelle. Then they play charades. Elsa gets upset. She's sad, or Anna knows something's up. Then it's the song. Then she wants to leave.
Then they go off on an adventure.
Then she wants.
Well, before they go off on the adventure, isn't the dinner really important part? Oh, she wakes the spirits up somehow.
Yeah, they. How?
She was in the hotel. I think it was her like spirits, or she just starts walking out to the cliff and something.
after she sung the song and she did the thing with her hands, all these elemental like crystals or something were all in the air and all over. That's what did it, right?
Oh yeah, that's when she woke it up. And then the elements come into Arendelle and force them out of the city.
Yeah.
For a good reason.
The wind starts blowing, they lose their water, they lose their fire and all their lights, and the earth gets all shaky, like broken up. So they have to evacuate, and then the trolls come in. My favorite, the trolls.
We fear Elsa's powers were too strong for this world. Now they must be powerful enough to stop it.
And
Thanks, Poppy.
Poppy Troll has a vision, but it's just the dam and he doesn't see anything else. So they're like, oh, we gotta go something with the dam. So they're gonna go into the forest. Elsa, Anna, Sven, Kristoff, Olaf. They're gone on this adventure. And then they get there, and they can't get in. It's like a magic
barrier.
It's like a magic forest.
Barrier.
And then they get pushed in.
Pulled in.
Yeah. The
wind pulls them in. Gale wins. They named the wind Gale.
The air spirit, because there's four spirits.
Four elements. Spirits.
Yeah. And then, does the tornado come, or do they meet? What's their face? The people first.
Tornado comes.
Okay, so the air spirit comes. Sucks. I think she sucks Olaf.
She sucks all of them in there.
No, but doesn't Olaf have a song about growing up when he's older? You know?
Don't know, don't care. Anyways, she gets sucked up. They all get sucked up. Elsa's like, no! Ice powers. She breaks that shit open, and then, everyone falls out, and then
she freezes the memories.
Around the spirit, I guess, around the area, and then it starts telling a story.
On their way there, Olaf had a throwaway line. He's giving them trivia, and he's like, water has memories. And it just cuts away, but that turns out to be really important. And they see it's their parents, right? And they're frozen.
Yeah. Like, that's mom.
And they're like, oh, that... No, they don't know it's mom yet.
No, they don't know it's them. She's like, oh, that's the person that saved Dad.
Dad, yeah.
Because, in the midst of the treaty or whatever, building the wall, you see a cutscene of them fighting. And then you see Prince of Arendelle, King of Arendelle, go into the woods with some random girl. And that happens to be the girl that saves them, because they just remember him being knocked out. And then someone rescuing him and saving him.
And then we meet the people, right?
Then the people come out. The Norfolk and the people and the Arendelle army
trapped there, because apparently you don't age, I guess, when you're in the forest.
They aged.
No, they didn't.
What's his face aged? Militiaman. What's his name? Matilda?
Did he?
Melita? Yeah, dude, he looked old versus before. They all aged.
Did they? I thought it was like they didn't age. That's what I kind of took from it.
Yeah. Because it's like really important that they age, because he was like, oh, is what's-your-face still single? Does she still work at that store or whatever?
Whatever. So I guess they...
And then they're old together.
I didn't think he looked any different. I couldn't really tell.
They did. He had a gray beard, and he looked franklier.
So they meet them, and they're... First they kind of fight, the two people. But Elsa's like, no, we're together. I'm here for a reason to find the...
voice.
The fifth
Follow the voice.
And then they go back to camp, right?
No. They're all standing together, and then the fucking lizard
comes. Yeah, so the fire spirit.
The fire spirit is literally a lizard.
It's like
It's running around burning everything.
And
no. Is that when the memories are released? With the lizard. It wasn't from the storm. The storm...
No, I think the memories... I think the lizard just came when after they were talking. something came on fire.
Yeah, the tree started catching on fire.
And then Elsa's trying to put the fire out.
And then she chases it into like a little corner.
And she extinguishes it, and it's like a. They call it a they call it a salamander, and it has a name, but they never say it in the movie. So
this cute little salamander that licks its eyeball all the time.
It's just lizard.
Where's the salamander? Let's see what his name is.
It's like.
Does he even have a name?
No, it's like I thought it was like something with a D. I almost called him De Niro. Frozen 2 lizard.
His name is Bruni.
Bruni, close. They don't say it. You wouldn't know that by watching the movie. But that's Elsa's new friend, her new partner. And she asks him what we're doing next, or where do I go next, and he runs off. I guess he knows the path to the fifth spirit. And she wants to leave, but Anna wants her to stay behind or go with her. So they break off. Kristoff meets a new guy.
Side quest in the beginning of the movie. He wants to friggin' ask Anna to marry him.
Yeah, he wants to get married, and it comes up a couple times, but it either gets interrupted or she says something, and it's not really the perfect time. And
then he meets a new Norfolk rider who is going to show him how to ask Anna out the Norfolk way.
The best way to propose. And they're all set up, and he thinks she's coming, but it's the village elder. And she's like, we're leaving. You can come if you want to, but you don't
left.
You don't have to. Yeah, Elsa and Anna left, and he's like, oh, I'll catch up with you guys. Then he has his song, my favorite song, Lost in the Woods.
It's kind of weird.
Him and Sven singing, where he's talking about I love Anna, but I'm lost in the woods.
Yo, McDonald's got the salamander toy. Can we get that?
And then it cuts back to Elsa and Anna, and they find the boat. They find their parents, or I guess their parents are already been dead, and then the ship just washed up on the sea later after it crashed.
Yeah, then they find a super secret compartment because all the ships have a super water sealed compartment apparently.
Yeah.
Has some scrolly dolies in it with some not English, and it says, written by their mother, I guess in English, that the fifth spirit is or has to do with Elsa. What does it have to do with her powers? Yada yada yada. And then they also, with the scroll, there's also a map which shows
how to get to
how to get to Al Qaeda.
No.
And they got to get to Al Qaeda because that's where all the answers lie.
Yes. And she's like, "Oh, it's a land of frozen," and like, yeah, come on, of course it's frozen. That's where you get your powers from. So Anna wants to come with, and Elsa's like, "Nope."
No.
Yeet. So she makes them like
a little ice boat,
a frozen canoe, and she pushes off Anna and Olaf, and she continues. Olaf and Anna, they're mad. Like Olaf says something. He's like,
"What are you doing tonight?"
Oh my god.
Are you good?
Yeah, pushes them in a boat. Yeah, I'm good. Pushes them in the boat.
Olaf,
They go on their little side quest, and then
they go on a side quest.
Yeah, and then Elsa's on her own side quest. This is where you meet the third element, water, the water horse. She's like, "Oh, I need to get to the place. I need to get to."
This was in
out of hiding land.
The very first trailer. Or teaser trailer where
we had no idea what was going on.
It's Elsa,
absolutely no idea.
It's Elsa running at the waves and trying to like stay up, and she can't. The horse actually at one point is like
tries to kill her,
pushing her down, tries to kill her. But she keeps fighting, and she makes like an ice
lasso.
She tames
breaks the horse.
Boom. She's off to Holland. And
then we switch to Anna now at this point. She gets the horse, she tames the horse, she runs towards the island. Yeah. They switch to Anna's side quest, I think.
Yeah, it's her and Olaf. They're in a cave and they're sad and they're mad. Olaf says everything's changing after Anna said that nothing would change, and Elsa pushed them away without even saying
And
goodbye.
Kristoff left.
Kristoff is gone.
But she didn't know where she left.
No,
she doesn't know why Kristoff.
That's not his fault. Just Anna and Olaf stuck in a cave.
Then we flip back to Elsa.
And she finds it's like a big room.
Cave. It's like a magic room, magic cave with all the answers.
Yep. And then
she uses her powers that tells the story.
Yeah, pretty much in the same kind of scene as Let It Go. She's using all her powers in this new song. She gets a new outfit, new hair.
Pretty awesome. Okay, I can definitely rate that outfit. That was a pretty good outfit. Looks really cool.
This was probably the best part, was her new
outfit transformation. White dress, 2 flowy thingies in the back.
Yep.
So Disney got a set that came up with their, I guess their fashion people, kind of make some new dresses.
Looks good. Got some new.
Looks really good.
Got some new Elsa hair.
No, I'm saying that. I'm like, I can't wait for that to be shown
new costume.
in their new. Yeah, I guess so. With their characters.
And she does another ice memory thing, and she sees her grandfather. And he's talking to the chief of the North Alder people, and you find out that he kills them. Grandfather kills North Alder, and the dam was actually a trap, or a trick rather, and it was taking away their resources instead of helping them like they said it would. And she's like, "Oh no, whoa!" Yeah,
it went. She had to go deep into the thing.
Yeah, so she goes deeper in the thing, and then she starts freezing.
Yeah, she starts freezing because it said the further you know, the more you know something.
Yeah, and then because before that they say, "Don't go too far."
And she went too far, but she found out the secret. She sacrificed herself essentially to find out the secret, which is where the grandfather kills the leader of the Norfolk.
And before she dies, gets frozen all the way. She sets off. She sends like a
flare,
a message to Anna.
A frozen flare.
And she shows Anna. She's like, "Our grandfather was killed by, or guy was killed by a grandfather. And didn't have a weapon. Boom.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Dead Olaf."
Anna was sad because Olaf starts flirting because Elsa's no longer in existence, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
So Olaf can't exist.
Elsa's gone. I guess she powers him. So Olaf's going. Anna's sad. Here comes Anna's sad song. She realizes that the dam has something to do. It was in the vision. It was the whole reason why the spirits broke out and had that fight. She has her come to moment. She wakes up. She's like, "I got to do this. I got to save everybody. She finds a way out of the dumb cave. She gets out of the cave.
She goes back to the giants. We didn't touch on this, but during her little side quest where Elsa kicks her ass down in a boat, she and Olaf are like floating down the river with all the sleeping giants, and then she falls into this cave hole. When she gets out of the cave hole, she goes back to the giants. She's like, "Oh, how am I gonna break this dam? We don't got bombs in 1880 over here."
The giants.
So we're gonna wake up the giants.
The fourth element.
They're the fourth element, the earth. They used to, I guess, in like divisions or whatever, they used to show them like helping them as like land bridges and like helping people get up and down like large areas.
Until they turned on.
Until they turned on them, and now they attack the people. So Anna wakes them up and they start chasing them, and they start throwing boulders at her. She almost dies multiple times.
She almost dies almost every time. She falls down, about to get crushed. Boom! Sven and
Kristoff! There he is.
He's back, baby. They run. They run to the dam. She tells the Arendellians. That's such a weird word to say.
The Arendellians? Yeah, they were like, "No, you can't. Don't lead them to the dam."
And they're like there. She's like, "They're already here. Help me."
No, they were trying to stop her because they said to protect the dam or whatever, but she was like, "Oh no, Elsa gave up her life to find out the secret, which is our grandfather killed him. How do you know? Yada yada yada. My sister gave up her life." Then they start chucking boulders at it. Anna almost dies again.
Yeah, Anna she runs onto the dam, starts crumbling. No way to get off. She jumps. Boom. Lieutenant saves her. Kristoff's helps her. The dam is broken. Here comes all the water, and
unfortunately, they had to sacrifice they had to make the sacrifice of, hey, we got to destroy the dam, but everything in the Freljord
Fjord.
over there, the Freud, whatever. Freljord's from League of Legends. What am I saying? Everything in the fjord is going to be destroyed, aka Arendelle. But Arendelle was built on a bunch of lies and treason, I guess, technically. So they're like, this is the only way we can restart and be good people again. So they destroy the dam. All this water comes rushing down. Elsa comes back to it. I guess, yeah, since the dam broke.
Because I guess the dam
was symbolic of like the shadow,
it's literally like a
the separation.
Bridge between the two peoples. And when they broke that, the elements weren't surrounding the forest anymore, and then they were put back into the world. Elsa's back.
Elsa comes back.
She takes her horse. She's running.
She takes her water horse. Yeah.
Everyone in Arendelle.
He gets there. She gets there. She's literally riding the fucking giant ass dam wave that's about to destroy everyone and everything. And she gets in front of it with her magic horse. The horse literally neighs, and it helps her freeze the wave, and it calms the wave, and it doesn't destroy everyone because the spirits said they agreed to help her. Arendelle was saved, and that's kind of it. The mist drops. Everyone's like, "Woo!" and they all go back to Arendelle.
And someone says something. God, what is her name? One of the North Aldra girls is talking to Elsa. She's like, "You should stay here, and you belong to the forest, or whatever."
Oh yeah, she belongs to the forest because she finds out she's the fifth spirit. So she gives up her crown to Anna. Anna becomes the new queen of Arendelle at this point.
Elsa just in the forest.
Elsa's in the forest.
And right there, finally, our man Kristoff, he gets to propose. Finally, after being shot down or dodged like 3 or 4 times.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. I feel like we're missing something, like really important.
I don't think so. I mean, we missed some small scenes, but we hit all the big story stuff.
Okay.
I think I would have changed a few things when I was watching it. I don't think they should have saved Arendelle.
I think it should have been destroyed and they should have rebuilt.
That sounds a little bit extreme, but I think they should have destroyed it and rebuilt it together as a people. Because I think the dam was kind of representing their
downfall, or not the downfall, like
their separation.
The bad history.
Yeah. They had bad history. It was separating them. You stay up here, we stay down here. So I thought it would be. I mean, it makes more sense.
I really thought they were. I thought they were going to destroy the city and then just rebuild.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, there's no way they're going to stop this big wave. But I thought they were going to destroy the city, or should have destroyed the city. Join forces. Maybe you can make Anna the new queen. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Everyone's happily ever after. But
everyone gets a new outfit.
It kind of left everyone in the same place that they started at. I mean, each character.
I guess so. I mean, Elsa.
Each character had an arc, obviously. Elsa had her whole transformation. Olaf is growing up. He learned about. He actually has some emotions in this. At one point, he says he's mad. He's going through all these different things. Anna. I don't know. What would you say for Anna?
She was sad about like everyone leaving, but everyone just comes back eventually, full circle.
She has her big moment in the end where she has to get up on her own and save everyone without Elsa.
Solo time, girl.
And then Kristoff either being scared to propose or not the right time finally gets his chance in the end. So everyone does their own little thing.
Everyone, I guess, progresses character-wise.
Yeah, they don't they make a big point out of transforming. I don't really think I would call it that because they're pretty much the same character. You didn't like it, or you said it wasn't your favorite.
Definitely not my favorite.
I enjoyed it. I think Frozen 1 is still better.
Nothing will ever top Frozen. Honestly, that's like I don't know, man. That's just a movie of a decade. That was 2010 in a fucking nutshell,
Yeah,
or whatever it came out.
Frozen was like a. They just hit for
It
like the
was like
season. It was
the Lion King of the
yeah.
millennium.
No, totally. It was everywhere. It was viral. It was Elsa was everywhere, like all over.
Also, still is everywhere.
Mhm.
At this point, I don't know how much they were pushing for a storyline or how much were they pushing for, hey, Frozen did
Frozen 2,
absolutely
cash
amazing.
grab.
Are we going to push Frozen
Yeah.
2? Are we cash grabbing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, some
I,
people like it. Some people really, really, really like it. Rotten Tomato gave it a 77%. I guess because everyone's always going to compare it to the original. Story-wise,
mm-hmm.
musical-wise,
I mean, it's still
yada, yada, yada.
it stands up on its own. I'd say. I honestly though, I agree with the 77. Maybe more like a 7 out of 10. If I had to, I think that'll be my final rating. I think that's a good, comfortable number. I don't think we needed it though.
Yeah, I think
I think
Frozen
Frozen
could have
just stands on its
just
own. Like Tangled, I
yeah,
wouldn't want a Tangled too.
absolutely not.
But I think they should have just. But they couldn't. It made so much money. It just. There's no way you're just getting away with Frozen 1. They had to.
If anything, I think they should have made more kind of shorts, like the Christmas short they did that took up an entire Pixar short time.
I remember that. It was like 25 minutes.
Yeah, that was a really, really long time. The Christmas special with Olaf and the sled and stuff and everything catching on fire. But I think they could have with Disney Plus at this point. I feel like they really didn't have to make that movie. They could have just pushed out like a series. I think they could have put out a TV series, like a mini series. Honestly, if they wanted that big of a cash grab, I feel like they could have just did that.
That's what Tangled did.
And just did a bunch of mini series.
Tangled series.
Yeah, so it's like, did we really need that movie? Did we really not? I want to say no. The movie was okay. Maybe I just have to watch it again to say I like it.
I've seen it twice, and I'm not floored by it. Like the first time is awesome because I was like, oh, Frozen was awesome. I'm excited for these songs. I was like, oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. Second time,
the songs were like really disappointing. They were not.
But that's
like Frozen.
That's all objective. I mean, songs people.
I guess so.
People might love the songs, you might not like them. I like.
There was way more sing along songs though in the original.
I think that's where you're getting. You have.
I guess I'm getting caught up.
I don't think you could do a Frozen 2 sing along. It just doesn't have that same. The songs don't have that same effect. Like Let It Go is the sing along song. They literally.
It's not even that. Let It Go. You had friggin' Summer. Like you could sing to Summer. Yeah, you could sing to Open Doors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They were just.
But yeah, like they literally re-released Frozen as a sing-along movie in the theaters. That's not going to happen to Frozen 2.
Yeah, there's no way you can do that.
And it was also in theaters for forever. For a month. This movie is. I think it's just going to come and go by the time Star Wars is out.
Yeah, I think so. It'll die after Star Wars. Disney. I don't think Disney's banking on this. Honestly, no. I think it was just a quick cash grab. No. Let's get it out before Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. But their real big bank is going to be Star Wars. They're like, oh, let's get this one 100% out before Christmas.
I think that's just due to Disney saturation. It's just they have a movie every month now. So Frozen didn't have to be their big killer movie. It just had to be their best movie for November.
Because, I mean, Star Wars appeals to almost everyone, but a little bit with the younger age is kind of hard because there's so many films you have to keep up with.
Yeah.
I mean, to have somewhat of a kind of, like, understanding of it. So I guess Frozen was the cash grab on, like, little kids, little girls kind of thing, maybe.
It's going to be their best movie for November, and then they move on in December. So it doesn't have to have that lasting power. I'm sure it will, because we're not the target demographic for this movie. I mean...
Yeah, obviously.
We're not little kids.
Yeah, but I don't know. Frozen hit a lot of people that, like... It got its own fucking musical, for crying out loud. Yeah. But I mean, shit, SpongeBob got his own musical, too, so... What are we saying with that?
Yeah. No, I get it, though.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I really wanted this movie to be good. Like... Story-wise, song-wise, but...
Fair, I mean, it should have been good.
But, I don't know. Maybe I'll just watch it again or something. Or I'll just download the album, like I said, and listen to it a little bit more. There was one good song. Like I'm not gonna lie, they had a good song. They had their one song that made the movie. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. What is it? Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Idina Menzel kills it again. Brendan Urie comes in and says, "Fuck you, Idina! I got this even better." And they do a really cool cover of that. So I mean, Disney always does that extra. I'm gonna get it covered. Like, who did it? Oh, Demi Lovato did it. Yeah. Demi did the one. So I don't know if it's out yet. I'm gonna look it up, but I guess. Into the Unknown. They should have. They always do a music video for it too. With Brendan Urie. Oh, it's already out. Came out 6 hours ago. Literally 6 hours ago. It's got 500,000 views. It's on Disney Music Vivo. But I'm gonna give it a look out right now. But I really like the song. It's really, really.
I like the Weezer song. I like Kristoff's song has a Weezer cover. Into the Wood or
so.
The Woods. Lost in the Woods. That's my.
Not Into the Woods, dude. Get rid of that song.
No,
get that out of your head.
And also,
not that good.
And Casey Musgraves does a cover of the song's called "All Is Found." That's a good song too. They play all the all the covers during the credits.
Yeah. By the way, if you're listening to this right now, if you're listening to this at this point, we just ruined the entire movie for you. But there's end credits scenes. So
yeah, at the
very for that.
At the very
very end.
Olaf is like
it's nothing crazy.
Recapping. It's like 5 seconds. Olaf is recapping the story to an ice monster.
Yeah, to the abominable snowman or whatever it is from Frozen, the original, the one that tries to kill everyone.
Yeah, I give it a 7. I enjoyed it. I think both times. Not Frozen 1. The songs worked for me a little more than they did for you. I'd recommend it if you need something.
Oh, absolutely! If you're a Frozen fan, I'm a big Frozen fan. Like Frozen was, people still want to say it's an overrated movie, but like, yeah, I guess it is overrated. But it's like it was a good movie, and it's gonna take a lot for Disney to outdo that dominant of a movie ever again.
Yeah,
honestly,
like that level of
people probably were like, "Oh, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, those are like epic movies. You'll never top that again." And then boom, literally 2010 or whatever it comes out, Frozen does it. Frozen came out. Let's see.
I think 2013.
2013. Yeah, November 27th, 2013. Box office $1.276 billion.
I don't think Frozen 2 is going to come anywhere close to that.
Second highest grossing animated film of all time. Which is literally insane.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to have that staying power, but I guess...
Oh, look at that. Lion King. Lion King beat it.
Shit.
Lion King, 1.6 billion, I mean. Is the highest grossing animated film. So, like I said, like, it's
up there, though.
It's up there. It's this decade's...
It's our decade's Lion King, yeah. Which, that's not the Lion King. The other one.
Oh, wait, what the... Hold on. What? Worldwide gross? This is the Lion King. Is this saying the original film? Wait, no. I don't know if they're including both or not, but I think it's the new one. It says the new one, dude. The new one grossed 1.6 bill. It says year 2019.
No way.
Yeah, Lion King beat Frozen.
Oh my god, it did. That movie made that much money? Oh my god.
Anyways, Incredibles 2 coming in third, but we're straying away at this point. Good movie. Could have been better. Maybe, I guess. It's my opinion. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Still recommend it. Check it out. There's really nothing out right now.
Brendan Urie, Into the Unknown. Only good song. Give it a listen. And for movies, I love you. Bye.
Bye.